All right, guys, welcome to Spot On. I'm your host, Eric Richardson. We got Young Tez with us.
What's out?
As you know, last night, two more episodes, episode 5 and 6 of Michael Jordan's Last Dance. And to be honest, I think these was the best two. Most entertainment. It showed good insights on how dominant Jordan was. And it also showed, a different side of Jordan that a lot of people didn't know about, his gambling issue, but I knew about it. But there's people obviously younger than us didn't know about it or was oblivious to it because back in the day they had media, but it wasn't the type of level now. Imagine if LeBron James was to leave a playoff game directly after being down 0-2 and went to gamble. He would get torn alive.
I'm glad we starting off the podcast with this subject because I just think it's hilarious. All the Jordan lovers, the Jordan stands, talking about back in the 80s, back in the 90s, different eras. Media had a lot to do with it. Jordan was sitting there talking about, what's the point of playing if all they're going to do is bash me? Bron's been bashed
his entire life, exactly. And then they want to say, oh, he was exhausted. He needed a break. Oh, he couldn't just take the scrutiny of what's going on. LeBron James has been under this scrutiny since high school. You want to talk about exhausted? Okay, Jordan won 3 straight years, and he was exhausted. Try going to the finals 8 straight years, dealing with all the negativity. Come on now, that's more exhaustion.
And not even that, the scrutiny is in your hand. People wasn't looking at the scrutiny cell phones. They obviously wasn't now. If you look in the newspaper, you got to read about it. If you're on the news, maybe for the 11 o'clock news or the 8 o'clock news, you hear about it.
Yeah.
You're not scrolling through it every single day.
Seeing it. And this is what I realized too. Okay, Jordan was on his tear, he was on his reign, and he was considered like a godlike feature. They didn't think he had any flaws at the moment, and if he did, he didn't want people to see it. So when this happened, it not only revealed something about him, but it gave the media something to get views off of. Because the media, why do you think they talk about LeBron James every day? Shit, we talk about LeBron James every day, not on a negative point, on a positive point. But when they bash LeBron, they know people are going to view it. They're going to try to see what they're talking about, and it's a topic. So with Jordan gambling or, his political point of views, to everyday hooper, okay, Jordan was gambling. Who cares? Okay, he didn't want to support somebody in politics. Okay. But the media going to portray it a certain way, you know what I'm saying? Just to get their little views.
I just think now to keep it a band, okay, yeah, he was gambling, doing all of this. Like, to be honest, is it really so bad that he was gambling? Not necessarily. The bad part about it is if LeBron never did that, then he would be unfocused. And they was getting mad at LeBron for even moving to LA, talking about he's going there to retire.
What? Oh, yeah, talking about he's chasing Michael B. Jordan. Like, get out of here. And then Jordan, that fourth quarter, went 3 of 13. Now, come on now. When LeBron takes more than 8 shots in the fourth, he's stat stuffing. When Jordan does it, oh, he's a killer. You go 3 of 13, let LeBron go 3 of 13. And then, oh, my God.
Tripping hard. Now speaking of 3 of 13 and scoring, and this goes away from the gambling, but this is really just hit me like a boomerang. A lot of Jordan people been, because I always hit them with, we talk about Jordan 6 for 6, but look what we beat in the finals. Mm-hmm. Stephen A. admitted that Bron's had it way harder in the finals.
Yeah.
The road to this was harder. But he's admitted that Jordan was beating bombs. Now, with that being said, I don't want to hear anything else about Dan Marley. That boy Dan Marley looks like Woody Harrelson off of White Man King John. He got this goddamn shoe shook off.
The thing about it is, okay, he fits the frame. A 6'6" defender, he was cut up, but that don't mean nothing. You can go to LA Fitness and have some swole dude trying to guard you. He gonna get bopped up. Like, it really don't matter. Jordan was shaking the skin out of him. And because Jerry Krause was talking about, oh, Jordan, you might struggle. You know, he's a good defender. Jordan had that motive to destroy him. Bro, he was going crazy.
Did you see Jerry Krause after they won it? I don't know.
Oh my gosh, yes. This is a great organization. The players are good, but this is an organization like trying to validate what they doing.
He literally broke it down. Was like, yeah, you know, I'm just so happy. It's all about the organization. Yeah, the team and the players, but this is all about the organization. That's what I'm proud of. Ain't nobody asked you.
Bro, it's hilarious that they... Now, I do agree with Jordan fans on this point, saying that, oh, Jordan could have won more if they had... I don't know. If they didn't have Jerry Krause, some things might have been different. Maybe they wouldn't have got Dennis Rodman. Maybe they wouldn't have got Scottie Pippen. But I do tell you this, if they did have that and they had a different general manager that was loving and caring and, you know, make shit work, I could see the Bulls winning a few more.
You know what I can see? I'll tell you exactly what I see. Now you said that, I never even thought about that. With another GM, they wouldn't have won straight. When Jordan had...
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't say 6 straight because that's too much, bro. That's too much.
It ain't happening because the reinforcements came. The Steve Kerrs came. The Dennis Rodmans came. The Ron Harpers came.
Mm-hmm.
And the Kukocs came.
Kukoc, yeah.
That's all Jerry Krause.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I don't know, because he did some great things as a GM. Like, I ain't even gonna try to knock him. Like, he did what he had to do, but I mean, it's crazy. Like, to think about it, you got somebody who's never done this before, and to come in it, and he's already got that little man syndrome, and to dominate and excel and to win 3. Well, yeah, he gonna be like, oh, it's the organization.
And that's why I still say I think because of Jordan's competitive fire and all that good stuff, even if it took him playing 18 years, I could still see him winning 6 to get one more than Magic. But it definitely wouldn't have been straight. Now, who would he have won it with? That's a good question.
Yeah.
And then if that's the case, then we talk about a totally different GOAT situation.
Oh, totally different. But that's neither here or there, like Shannon like to say. But what I will say is, Jordan, I ain't gonna lie, man. He was a killer. If anybody was compared to him or, you know, in his sentence, like with the Dan situation, even to Clyde. Clyde was a good player, but he wasn't on Jordan's level. How you average 41 in the finals?
He averaged 41 in the finals and made it look good.
Bro.
And did it in styles.
He was following through hard on them threes. He was following through so hard.
Speaking of them threes, I know you seen it. Boy, I was in here with Shorty getting weak watching this now. When they in there gambling with the borders, and Buddy looked at him once.
Oh, with the long hair? Yeah. Exactly, like that, the shrug. Yeah, exactly. He said, oh, I'm going to just scoop it up. And he was like, I'm going to scoop my money up and get on out of here.
Bro said, Jordan Hollister, man, get out of here, man. This shit just rolled on down.
Yeah. He said, I'm going to roll on it. Yeah.
Roll in my pocket.
Exactly, yeah, that's what he said. Bro, it was some characters for sure, bro. But Jordan, man, I love this episode because it showed, man, he was a killer. Even when he was in Spain and they had that scrimmage and he was down and Magic talking wild to him and then he went crazy.
Yeah. And that's been a good game. Imagine Magic and Charles on that same team. Charles is getting to the rack, bullying people, Magic throwing dimes. Got Jordan, Scotty going.
Man.
I think that's Karl Malone on that team too.
Yep, Karl Malone hitting them jumpers. Bro, and the thing about it is when they played Croatia, even the first time, bro, they was petrified. And this was the first time, you know, that NBA players are now playing in it. So now how the first year you bring a dream team. The European players already got a knock for being scared of American players, let alone the greats. So...
Did you see the difference in the bodies?
Oh, man. It's a lot different now.
Croatia,
Yeah.
It was a breadstick factory.
Kukoc was a young boy.
Them arms look like bread.
Olive Garden. Breadsticks and soup.
Not even breadsticks. It's like little
Twigs.
Eddie strings.
Man. But Kukoc was nice though. When he came and he developed and Jordan taught him how to win, but he was definitely a crucial part. And it looked like he got a little taller too.
Kukoc is tough. Them Europe highlights was tough. He was coming through booming on them other Europeans.
And he was making more bread, bro. He was making hella bread, like millions more than coming immediately to Chicago.
And over here in Europe, when you're a star,
oh yeah, you get
the flags in the stands. And
facts. Yep.
2020.
Killing. Yeah. But I know when he was in Barcelona, they was having a ball. Jordan was out there staying up late, smoking cigars, playing cards, finagling with some females. You know he was living it up.
Man, I give it to Jordan, man. Imagine you out there playing at the highest level. You would think Jordan made it by the temple. Buddies hitting the beer after the game.
What?
Hitting the cigar after the game.
You know what was cold was when he was in Barcelona on that street and he saw the Air Jordan thing that was huge, and it said Barcelona at the bottom. Now that's crazy, bro. That's a literal icon, bro. He was a world icon, and he changed the game because I know in Spain they was loving it, bro. He was inspiring. Basketball's already good in Spain, but this probably took a lot of drive to another level.
Boy, man, seeing somebody. Me and Justin was talking about this, man. Speaking of, you see the highlights.
Was Pablo there? How or was Pablo born yet?
That's a good question.
His dad was definitely there though.
Pablo's my age.
Oh, okay.
And I wasn't born.
Wasn't even born yet.
Till that November of that same year.
His dad was definitely there.
I don't think Pablo was born just yet, but yeah, his daddy was definitely there.
Definitely there.
I know he got to bring him onto the show for real.
Yeah.
And have him, even his dad, that'd be hilarious. Young Pablo, shout out to Pablo, my homie, my teammate, man, from Spain. But I was even just thinking, man, that athleticism, talking with Justice, man, Jordan, it ain't even just about how high he jumped. It's the body control and the acrobatic.
The jellies, oh my gosh, the finishes. But I mean,
nation, like jumping in the air, shoulder ball, shimmy, come other side of the rim, finish. Don't even look at the rim. Go into your body.
Exactly, finishing, and then dominating. The fact that they came back even down those games when they was getting scrutinized, and when they was down 0-2 on the Knicks, that shows. This is why I can see it, okay? And this is when we bring up the GOAT debate and they try to knock, LeBron to upraise Jordan. I love Jordan. I'm saying, I can see why people think he's the greatest, because it was one point when I thought he was the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, bro, he had that killer mentality. He did what he had to do, and he showed out on huge stages, and the world just loved him.
Now, let me ask you this though: if Buddy don't get his shot 4 times in a row,
you talking about the Knicks when he just couldn't make the layup?
You got the rebound, you got 4 people behind you, 4 athletic people behind you.
That changes everything. That changes everything, because what do the Bulls win that series? Maybe one, and then now I'm saying, okay, if the Knicks, if they would have won that, what was it? They would have won 4-1. The Knicks, because they was up 2-0, and that probably would have been 3, and Jordan would have got 1 because he would have been frustrated.
Yeah,
and it would have been a gentleman's sweep.
And
now, how's that on his legacy?
It's been totally different. And maybe the Knicks never firm no more and they keep beating.
Yep.
You never know. You would think, bro, with a pump fake one time, he got the rebound, went up, got it again, went up.
Man.
You ain't gonna pump.
And I'm glad that they showed that was a tough team. Stop making it seem like the Detroit Bad Boy Pistons is the only team playing like that. Please.
Yeah.
Everybody was getting. Reggie was saying, "Shoot, if I beat somebody off the dribble, I'm going to the cup. I'm getting mauled like anybody. Like that's just how they play. So I don't want to hear this, Jordan that. That was anybody, man.
You don't want to hear the rules. I don't want to hear it either. Cause that's just a style of play, man.
Yep.
He quit saying Bron couldn't take it because Bron would hurt somebody.
I'm telling you.
Bron doing the fouling.
Facts, bro, man. It's creating this adaptability, man. It's what is it? Natural selection. Who can survive? Who can adapt? You know what I'm saying? If you throw LeBron in that situation, he gonna adapt. He's gonna play physical. What do you mean? He's 6'9", 260. He got that weight. He got that aggression.
Think about this. They kill me with this, bro. Oh, if Jordan played today, yeah, he didn't make three back then, but he would have just adapted.
That's what I said. I heard that. I was like, okay, so what's the difference then? What's the difference? And then they were like, oh, well, Jordan would have been brought up in the mindset now. You know, he would, like you said, the shooting threes, the playing with more finesse, more handles, stuff like that. So why can't we hold LeBron to the same standard?
And we probably would have got a better Bron because he would have said at one point, look, dude, in this era, ain't nobody knockdown shooters like them stop basketball.
Yeah, exactly. He would have been playing completely different. Facts. And then on defense, LeBron would have been whooping shit. Come on now. He would have been cleaning.
And sending people to the floor.
Man.
Boy, come score a layup in Cleveland if you want to. Choke slamming him and Elo wins for titles in a row.
Yep. But I mean, even I'm glad they showed these two episodes. Portland was a good team. They do not compare to not one team that LeBron has played against in the finals. Phoenix was a good team. They had Charles, who was the MVP, but that's it. And that ain't enough.
Who was it, Kevin Johnson, the point guard?
Oh, yeah, Kevin Johnson. But, I mean, come on now. We're talking about Hall of Fame players when we lining up LeBron's. Yep.
Because I also heard Dan Marley, and that's why I brought up Dan Marley earlier. What do you mean? He was guarded by Dan Marley.
Yeah, all-time defensive player. Like, I don't want to hear that because you can even say how the Celtics, the 80s Celtics, when Jordan was dropping 60 on them, how they had the number one team efficiency defensive rating in the league. It don't matter. It all comes down to the makeup of who's guarding you. It could be somebody it could be a great defender. You know what I'm saying? They could be strong as hell, this and that. But if they come and match me up on an island, they going to get bopped. It's just, it don't matter. Like, when you got a quick player who...
If you Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, if you anybody of that caliber, and you matched up with a Celtics team that's telling Jim Carrey...
Exactly.
Come on, bro.
Bro. It's crazy. But